Jovian planets, also called the outer planets. These giant planets have a thick atmosphere composed of hydrogen and helium with traces of methane, ammonia, water, and other gases in their atmosphere. Let us look at each of them in detail. The first planet up in our list is Jupiter. Born from primordial stardust 4.5 billion years ago, Jupiter was solar system's first planet. Named before ancient Roman gods, Jupiter was destined for greatness. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and largest planet, is approximately 11 Earths wide and has twice as mass as all other planets' mass combined. Unlike other terrestrial planets, Jupiter does not have a traditional solid surface. In fact, it has a liquid core. The giant planet is composed of hydrogen and helium gases. A unique thing about Jupiter can be observed in its atmosphere, which is a 44-mile thick of straps and storms churning across the giant planet. The crimson-brown storm, also known as the Great Red Spot, is a huge storm approximately 3 Earths wide, raging for over 300 years. It has a wind speed of up to 400 miles per hour. There are about 79 moons orbiting Jupiter and floating hundreds of miles over it, the most of the 8 known planets. As it is the first planet to be formed, it has attracted and destroyed many space debris, which is serving today as a shield to us by attracting comets and asteroids and saving other planets from it. 4 of its major moons are Io, Ganymede, Europa, and Callisto. The next planet in our list is Saturn. With its gold body and stunning brown rings, Saturn is a planetary gem. Its second large planet and about 8 times as wide as Earth. Despite it being after the heaviest planet and its size, it is the lightest planet. It is predominantly made up of gases hydrogen and helium, and due to this particular gaseous composition, it is the only planet which is lighter than water. That means if you put Saturn on a huge sea of water, it would float. This planet has no true surface. Its core is composed of water, ice, and rock. Ammonia crystal along with other gases swirl around the planet and give this planet a particular golden color and creating stripes and storms. This planet is not capable of supporting lives, but moons are surely there. Saturn has more than 50 confirmed moons with different topography and terrain. Specialists say that it has more than 82 moons, leaving Jupiter behind. Saturn's most remarkable feature, its rings, are composed of comets, asteroids, moons, etc., which range in sizes as small as dust, as huge as mountains. They are as wide as 4.5 Earths, but only 2/3 of a mile thick. A planet with coolest colors out there floats along with other planets at the 7th position. It's nothing but Uranus. Uranus is the weirdest planet in our solar system. It's 20 astronomical units far, or 20 times as far as Earth from the Sun. One of the weird things about Uranus is that it takes 84 years to orbit the Sun once. Despite being the second last planet, it is the coldest planet, where temperatures can go as low as minus 223 degrees Celsius, partially due to its distance from the Sun and mostly due to its compositions. This planet is 4 times as wide as Earth and has a Earth-sized core, which is composed of iron and magnesium silicate. The remainder 80% is composed of water, ammonia, and methane. One of the weirdest facts about Uranus is its tilt angle. Uranus is having a tilt angle of 97.7 degrees at near right angle, while all other planets have a smaller value. That means Uranus rolls around its equator. Uranus has 2 sets of rings. Inner ring system of 9 rings consists of mostly narrow dark grey rings, while the inner ring from the outer ring of 2 rings is reddish and the outer ring is blue. Wind speeds here can reach up to 560 miles per hour or 900 kilometers per hour. Moons of Uranus orbit it in a vertical direction like a Ferris wheel. Let us talk about Neptune now. A calm, dark blue body anchored by the sun makes Neptune. Neptune is 8th planet from the Sun and the most distant planet. Has the longest orbit of all 8 planets, about 165 years, each season lasting for 40 Earth years. Being so far from the Sun, Neptune is cold, dark, and icy. It has a core which is 1.5 times the size of Earth and taking 45% of planet's mass. Core is believed to be made up of water ice and silicate rock. Rest of the planet is believed to be made up of water ice, ammonia ice, and methane ice. The planet is surrounded by clouds which are predominantly made up of hydrogen and helium with traces of methane, giving this planet its peculiar blue color. This planet has the most severe weather conditions of all 8 planets. Its wind speed can reach up to 1200 miles per hour, breaking the sound barrier. There is an ecosystem of rings and natural satellites encircling the planet, where there are 6 rings, which even includes ring arcs, or clusters of dust particles in a ring. With this, 14 moons are surrounding the planet as well, with the largest one as Saturn, which has ice volcano and may contain a subsurface ocean. Much is to be discovered about Neptune, as only one spacecraft, Voyager 2, has only visited these cosmic bodies.